In 1983, in London, more than 3 tons of gold were stolen. At the time, its value was around £26 million. Today, its equivalent is measured in billions. But what made the Brinks-Mat case historic was not the number itself. It was the fact that the gold would never truly come back. November 1983. Near Heathrow Airport, there was a high-security warehouse operated by Brinks-Mat. This was not a bank. It was a transit point, where valuable assets were held temporarily during international transport. The robbery was not planned for gold. The target was cash. The crew believed the vaults contained banknotes. The gold was a complete surprise. The plan itself was simple. There was no complex technical breach and no advanced manipulation of systems. The operation relied on one thing: people. At night, only a small number of security guards were on duty, and they were trusted to keep control. 6 men entered the warehouse during the night. The guards were quickly subdued, their hands restrained, and any chance of resistance eliminated immediately. One of the guards was set on fire. This was not an interrogation. It was a decision, and a message that there would be no turning back. When the vaults were opened, the crew did not find stacks of cash. They found gold bars, more than 3 tons of them. At that moment, the original plan ended, and something far more serious began. Gold is heavy. Gold is difficult to move. Gold can be traced. But the crew did not stop. Pulling back now would have exposed everything. A decision was made. The gold would be taken. Approximately 3 tons of gold were removed, along with cash and jewelry. At the time, the value was estimated at £26 million. Today, the number is so large it becomes uncomfortable to calculate. Stealing the gold was only the beginning. The real problem was what to do with it next. Stolen gold has no value while it remains outside the system. It is a liability, not an asset. The gold was melted down, mixed with legitimate supplies, recast into new forms, and sold through different companies across different countries. The gold lost its identity. A large portion of what was stolen was never recovered, because by then it was no longer the same gold. What followed was inevitable: money laundering, witnesses disappearing, and contract killings. A single night turned into a criminal ecosystem that lasted for years. The real concern was no longer about finding the gold. The concern was that it had already merged with the economy. Because some crimes cannot be solved. They can only dissolve into the system. The Brinks-Mat case was not just a robbery, it was a contamination. And that contamination was never fully cleaned. The real crimes aren't over. See you in the next case.